I am Pablo Garcia. I'm the president of the Stolt Farm Group. We are a company specialized in fish farming worldwide. We are mainly in Europe, but we also have operations in America, in the US, and in Iceland. We do three main species: turbot, sole, and sturgeon for caviar. We are one of the largest caviar producers in the world. Well, it's obvious that aquaculture today has gone a long way from the pioneering times of 30 years ago. It's a very high level of technology involved. The companies that are controlling the business and doing well are companies with an incredible know-how that's been accumulated over time. Today, it's probably one of the activities that will be able to guarantee the sustainability and the future of the oceans, because we are able, for example, in turbot, it's a species that where the stocks were going down, and sole, it's another species where you can see that the brood stock is really scarcer and scarcer, and we have been able to overcome all the technical and biological difficulties and to produce it in a sustainable way in fish farming. So from that point of view, we are replacing a source which is just being exhausted. If you have species like salmon, for example, that you had the rivers, almost all the rivers in the world that were emptied for salmon, hopefully now we have salmon everywhere. But you have many other species that we are developing little by little, and you can guarantee the access to everyone to species that otherwise would have been totally exhausted. One thing we do is to try and when we go to the supermarkets, to look at whatever you have on displays, and you have one species that you can have wild or farm, always aim to the farm one, for many reasons. One of them is that it's fully traceable. If you go to the supermarket and you take one of our turbots, I can tell you who was the father, who was the mother, who were the grandparents, and whatever happened during their life. You know what you're buying. Any of our fish, you have a tag on them with the 3 W's, so you can go there and complain if it wasn't good enough or if you have a problem. You don't have that with fishes that come from the wild.